Welcome back to another 49ers scouting session. We are your scouts, Cohn, Jack Hammer. And today we're going to be looking at Mac Jones. It seems that most credible sources in the industry expect the Niners to take Mac Jones. So let's check him out. We're going to be watching his performance against Ohio State because we keep hearing that the Big Ten has all the best defenses, right, Jack?
Yeah, that's one of the reasons for it. I mean, there's been a lot of talk about how difficult the Big Ten is overall with their defensive side of the ball. On top of that, this is a game that a lot of folks have been asking me to show anyway. So I figured, let's put those two things together and let's go through it and take a look at Mac Jones in the biggest game that he's going to play all season.
Yeah, this is his final game as a collegiate quarterback against the number 2 team in the country. Let's see what happens. All right.
Yeah, and as we roll through it, there's going to be, I'll point out some of the stuff that they're doing that is so similar to the 49ers. Like this first play of the game, they're going to come out and they're going to run an RPO right off the bat.
Yes. Very 49ers-y. How often do you see the Niners start a game up like that for Jimmy?
Yeah, you don't really see a whole lot with Garoppolo maybe at the first play of the game, but early on they definitely like to run these. This is a tough one to run into the short side of the field. It's taken right into it, but he's putting it where it needs to be. It's behind the receiver. It's not a really good ball.
Right.
If he leads them here, it's going to be even a bigger collision. But it's definitely a little late and behind him.
And when people say, why does Mac Jones fit the 49ers offense? Well, he's not under center that much. Well, there's a lot of this in the Niners offense too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of it.
There's a lot of shotgun in the Niners offense. They do a lot of stuff out of from under center, obviously, but they also do a lot of shotgun.
Yeah. I feel like they've evolved, or Kyle's evolved since his days in Atlanta, to incorporate much more of the RPO stuff. Like when he first got to the Niners, the RPO package was pretty limited, and it became very expansive in 2019.
Yeah, you saw the RPO really kind of take off with when Philadelphia went to the Super Bowl,
yes.
Right? That was the season where it really started hitting the NFL pretty hard.
Right.
No question. They're running some before that. So, for easy first play of the game, it's a bad throw. Second play, just as easy. They come out with this little screen out to the left. Again, that's very, very 49ers. If you watch 49ers in 2019 or 2020, you saw them running this play a lot with Deebo Samuel or Brandon Ayuk, either one of them. They like to run that little swing screen. We talked about it so many times during our breakdown shows of the 49ers.
Oh, yeah, this is a classic gimme to get the guy in rhythm. Yeah.
And you see this out of all three of these top quarterbacks, as far as Lance and Fields and Jones, they all run this play. Does a good job, puts it where it needs to be, and the receiver does the rest.
Yes. All right, let's keep going.
They're going to, and then one more here before they definitely open up with the pass. This is going to be a little flip concept out to the left side.
Mm-hmm.
And he does a good job. It's covered. The two deeper levels are covered. Does a good job checking down.
Oh. Yeah, they're covered.
Yeah, he might have the guy at the top at the end of the route, but by that point he's already turned and look. I mean, he's covered at this point.
Yeah.
Turns, hits the flat, and then he's got Najee Harris out there, and he does the rest.
So I guess the main question Niner fans need to be thinking when they watch Mac Jones is he better than Jimmy Garoppolo? He seems to do a better job deciding. He's more decisive than Jimmy. I'll put it that way. At least in college he was.
He's more decisive than Garoppolo. He moves better than Garoppolo, especially at this point in his career.
Correct. That's true.
There's definitely there. And one of the things that people need to not get caught up on when you're watching Mac Jones is the stats. Yeah, he puts up big numbers, whatever. But you got to just watch the decision making. That's the bigger piece of it.
Right. Because the numbers will lie. I mean, Tua put up great numbers. That didn't really prove anything.
Sure. And right there, it's just a little flat route on a check down. The guy gets 10 yards on it. It's an easy throw. You're going to get plays like that even with the 49ers.
Yes.
But maybe not 12 yards in the first down.
Right.
And then they come out after that, a couple of running plays here.
Okay. Run one. Another run.
Yeah, sets them up with another 1st and 10.
Okay.
And they're going to run another RPO right here. And they're going to run out to the left side this time. Easy throw, easy pitch and catch. Puts it right in the right spot.
Yep.
Receiver does the rest.
That's what I appreciate about Mac Jones. For his fit in an offense that's based around yards after the catch, like Alabama and the 49ers. Quick release, good ball placement.
Yeah, and that's really what you need. You want to get that ball out.
Yep.
And so that's one of the things, you hear a lot about when the people that don't like Mac Jones, they're going to knock him for the amount of yak that he gets, or the number of screens and those kind of things. But you got to look at the ball placement and all those kind of things as well. And we're going to see some throws that definitely aren't just screens and RPOs as we go through this game.
Yes. Okay. Let's keep going.
So nice little one there. They're going to run the ball here for a gain of 9.
Jack, I'm going to warn you right now. I've been having technical difficulties today with my computer. It died during the Cohn Zone with my dad. If it dies again today, don't give up on me. Give me 60 seconds. I have a backup computer waiting. I'm just saying. It's been overheating. I have no idea what's going on here. But anyway.
Yeah. No worries. I saw that. And if it does, I can maybe just keep on going until you get back.
That sounds good. Okay.
Yeah. And then right here, again, Mac Jones is a statue, right? Doesn't move, has no movement skills. Here he's got pressure, steps up. He's not smart. He knows that he's not, again, this guy is not going to be Trey Lance. He's not going to be Justin Fields. But to act like he doesn't have the ability to get away from the pass rush is just not true. Steps up, just flips it to him. Nothing difficult about that. It's just good job. You like to have that pressure coming around you. You like to see your quarterback be able to step up and through, give the ball off.
And I again, we're constantly asking, is he better than Jimmy Garoppolo? Is he better than Jimmy Garoppolo? Now, I think he's more mobile than Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah, it's not even, it really shouldn't even be a question when you watch him play.
Yes. He really does move better than you would expect. He's not really, I think he's got light, quick feet as opposed to Jimmy, who's got cement on his feet.
Yeah. He's not, he can definitely move. The difference between him and these other guys is he's not going to make a 40, 50-yard throw down the field.
So Raymond's saying, Grant, Jack, please explain how Mac fits the 49ers when he runs the Alabama offense where he's under center less than 2% of the snaps he plays.
The reason is that the concepts that they're running are almost identical to everything that 49ers do. You got to remember, Steve Sarkisian, by this point in his career, has spent 2 seasons following Shanahan with the Falcons. Had access to all that film, all that data, and it shows up over and over and over again, his concepts, and you're going to see one. You're going to see them over, and I'll keep pointing them out to you.
And so instead of putting Mac Jones under center, they have him in the pistol a lot, but they still have a lot of play action. He fits what the Niners do.
Yeah, and I could see him be able to run whatever. If they want to put him under center, they can put him under center at the same time. Yeah, it should be fine.
Yeah.
He just misses him here on the little wheel route in the end zone. It's too far to the outside. He's got to get that upfield just a little bit more.
Right. But because he's not running like a college spread offense. He's running an NFL offense just from the pistol in the shotgun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's an NFL offense that was basically created in Kyle Shanahan's image.
Yes. And the other part of it too, the reason that people like to talk about the under center portion is because of, here's a little swing out to the left. I think this is their touchdown.
Yeah.
But is that people talk about the quarterback getting the snap from center, turning his back to the defense on play action. When you watch Mac Jones and you watch Alabama, you see him do that a lot because he's in the pistol, and you see him turning his back to the defense and making throws.
Yes, absolutely. All right, here he goes here. Red zone.
Yeah, in the red zone. On this
constantly resetting his feet. I appreciate that.
Yeah, and this one he goes back to the backside. He hits it. It's almost a touchdown. If you go back and watch this one more time, he comes off the read out here to the right a little early. It's opening up and he turns. You see that?
You're right. Yeah.
He just doesn't see it quite clear enough, and so he comes back to the other side. But the fact that he's able to whip his head around, put himself in throwing position, and rip that ball, over to the other side of the field, that's really nice.
It's a really quick reset. I like that.
Mm-hmm. He just comes off of it a little quick. You'd like to see him stick with it. So I would say it's a bad read on his part right there. But the ability to reset.
Yeah.
He gets his head around and he's ready to throw the opposite direction. And it's a good ball. It's not up, but it's away from the defender. That's the bigger key on that one. Yeah. 4th and 1, they run it in for a touchdown.